Alrighty, it is time for a holiday treat. This is Andrew with All Things Sparks. We are here at Amaret's Patisserie, and we are going to try a couple of their new holiday options. So let's go on in, sit right down, and fill our bellies with some sugar. Alrighty, we've got our treaties inside. We've got the Mickey Mouse mousse and the holiday Yule log. So let's check out what goodies lay inside. So much paper. Okay, here it is. Dun dun dun. Alrighty, first I'm going to try the Mickey Mouse mousse because Mickey deserves to go first, obviously. He has a chocolate chiffon cake with white chocolate mousse and dark chocolate mousse. So let's dig in. Oh, that gel layer, that what's it called, the glaze is always so fun to just scoop right into. Let's see, got my Duff bite. Very moist cake. The mousse definitely helps to keep it moist, I think. I love how they put some texture in their dome cakes here. They put like little candy balls in there. It gives a little bit extra texture from the soft cake, and then obviously the really soft mousse, but definitely works really well together. You can taste the extra sweetness of that white chocolate, and then you get a little bit of the balance from that more heavy dark chocolate that comes in with a little bit more of the earthy tones to it. So it's a good balance between that sweet and some of that semi-sweet dark chocolate. Definitely recommend this treat. And like I said, you get those specialty little textures thrown in there. Alrighty, treat number 2. The first one didn't last very long. I don't assume this one will either. So what we have here is our holiday Yule log. We've got a red velvet chiffon cake with some spiced red cheesecake. Oh, I'm sorry, not red, but spiced cheesecake filling. And then we've got some dark chocolate pearls thrown in there. So again, we're gonna get some of that texture coming through, I'm expecting. So let us see. First, we got obviously our nice poinsettia here as our garnish. And ooh, it's very soft. I wasn't expecting it to be this spongy. But let's give our bite. Ooh, that cheesecake filling is ta-da. Whoa, that is good. It's almost got a little bit of that like eggnog-ish spice to it. It's really good. It's really light and airy. And like I said, with a really soft sponge, this is not a heavy dessert at all. And especially if you're sharing it, you're not going to be overwhelmed by the richness of it. It's definitely not one of those desserts where you take a bite and you need to take a breather and go to hose off for a little bit and then come back for bite number 2. So I think I would recommend this one over the Mickey Mouse dome cake, especially if you like cheesecake. If you're not a cheesecake fan, this one isn't for you, but I am, so I'm going to sit here and enjoy. Alrighty, we are here at Pivoli El Gelato for snack number 3. We gotta keep the sugar rolling. We needed sugar so bad we had to jump in a little bit early, but this is our pumpkin mudslide. It is pumpkin gelato and tiramisu gelato, pretty much all just throwing together and making friends inside this cup with a waffle cone. So we're having a nice party in here. And as far as flavors go, you really get a lot of the tiramisu. So if you're a coffee fan or if you're a fan of tiramisu, this is definitely for you. The gelato is extremely rich with that coffee flavor, and it actually overpowers the pumpkin, I think, a little bit. I think the ratios need to be skewed just a little bit because that pumpkin is kind of getting lost among the coffee beans in that tiramisu. But definitely very refreshing on a nice brisk evening in Central Florida. And again, you can't go wrong if you're a coffee drinker. This is definitely a good option for you. Okay, the last treat on tonight's edition of How Much Sugar Can I Put in My Belly in One Sitting is this very festive Mickey Mouse Christmas cookie. I think it's just a basic sugar cookie. It's loaded up with chocolates, and let's see how it tastes. It looks good. Oh, that's a doughy cookie. This is from Goofy's Candy Company over in Disney Springs. If you don't know the place, you should get to know the place. They got tons of treats, but we went with this one today. They do have a pecan pie Rice Krispie treat. They got gingerbread cookies. They have candied apples. They've got more Rice Krispie treats. It's just, they love Rice Krispie treats over there, and these very dense cookies. Look at how dense that cookie is. It's not crumbly. It is just, it's almost like a cake. This is like eating a cake, I would say. Flavor-wise, it's just pure basic vanilla cookie. It's cooked well, it's baked well, so it's not too soft, not too hard. It's got a little bit of that firmness when you bite into it. But overall, it's a good cookie. Would I get it again? Probably not, but I do like the way it looks. Alrighty, so after our 4 treats tonight, I'm still alive, which is the good news. Bad news is, I guess there's not really any bad news. The bad news is that we're done eating treats, unfortunately, for today. But out of the 4 treats, if I had to rank them, which I am going to, I would definitely choose the holiday Yule log first, then the Mickey Mousse, then I would go with the pumpkin mudslide, which I know isn't a Christmas tree treat per se, but it is still the Thanksgiving season, so we're gonna count it. And then I would go with the cookie. So those are my 4. Let me know if you've tried any. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find a tall glass of milk because it's needed.